Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I am reporting to you live from Wall Street Trading Satellite Office down in sunny South Florida. Today's date is Thursday, September the 27th, 2012, and here is today's After the Bell Market Summary. Want to first start by taking a look to see how the indices are trading here. The Dow Jones up 21.25, the Comp up 21.25, the Russell's up 3 points, the S&P 500 is up 6.32. Taking a look across the board, a lot of stocks are having some nice moves off the lows, especially the strong stocks that have been in the market, such as the Monsantos, the Apples, the Amazons. We are seeing a little bit of the Baidus. We are seeing a little bit of weakness in Google today, which has been a market-leading stock. So maybe some people are saying, okay, let's sell the Google and start putting some money back into some of these stocks that have pulled back, that were strong before. And as I say that, I have Google right now making new lows on the day. So Google showing some relative weakness, but who cares? The stock has been a strong stock and may need some type of consolidation pause action up here. What else do I want to talk about? So let's go ahead and take a look at the ES. The ES was in a range overnight. What you're looking at right now is a 5-minute chart of the ES. And going into the open, the way we were getting our traders prepared in the chat room was highlighting the fact that we were in a range on the ES overnight using the previous opening price, which is this blue dotted line right here as resistance. The bottom side of the range was around this 1431 area. So you basically could say that we were in a box right here overnight here. And then when the market opened up, we had some selling pressure take place. A little shake and bake action below the overnight range and near the lows. Trapped some shorts in and then they washed it out here. A lot of buying pressure came in, a lot of volume came in. Now, I'm not sure if this was due to some news overseas with Spain, which I think there was some type of news that came out right here. I'll have to go do some research. I think it involved like Social Security cuts or something like that. Either way, the market shot up. Gold is having an awesome day today. GLD up $1.96, GDX up 87 cents, copper up, JJC up 26 cents, silver up 50 cents. The commodity stocks, the miners are definitely on a tear. Like I said, we're seeing a little bit of weakness in Google. The banks, JP Morgan had a nice move off the lows. So let's go ahead and talk about some stocks that we were watching today, some stocks that we traded today here, some stocks that we called out in the chat room to watch for the morning here. And that was, to start with the first one, Monsanto. Monsanto I was calling out as a buy since this morning, was showing relative strength, holding the opening price here, which if I remove the drawings here, the opening price is this yellow dotted line right here. Let me go ahead and zoom in for you guys here. And Monsanto looks pretty good. They have earnings out, I believe, next Wednesday. I've been eyeing the 92.50 calls on it, so I'm going to take a look at those here shortly and see what type of buying activity we have in those options on the Monsanto. But Monsanto holding above 91 is bullish. We were looking at it to hold above 91, so a lot of the traders got involved like around 91.05, around this area right here, and it hit the high of 91.50. That's one trade. Another trade that we were watching this morning was HIG. All right, we had it on our radar. Stock was in play. We were using 1920 as support 1, 19 as support 2, and we had resistance, upper resistance levels around 1950. So far, the stock has been trading in a range between 1905 and 1945, right now in the middle of the range. Keep an eye on this stock right here to see if it could break the top side in the afternoon. 60-minute chart still looks constructive, but I want to see it get over 1946, as you can see there. Another stock that we're watching, a grinder stock, LVS showing some strength today as well. Stepping's just grinding. It keeps on having trouble breaking past this 47 area. I have it on watch. I do like the daily chart on it. I do like the daily chart of that stock there, so keep that one on watch as well. Discovered Card Financial, DFS. This was one of the stocks that we were watching this morning, one of the stocks that I called out in the chat room. Looking for a nice break out of this flag pattern. You can see it ran up, had a nice little consolidation flag pattern take place, broke out, consolidated, and then finally broke over 38.75. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I got long the stock at 38.65. The market got that selling pressure, so it looked like it was about to roll over a bit. I got out of the position, and then I never got back in the position, and now it's up higher, about 30 cents higher. That happens sometimes. Discovered Card Financial is really not my type of trading stock. I'm more into momentum stocks, and this stock really is not a momentum stock today. I mean, it's trading higher, but not momentum like I like to see. So anyway, but the idea is still working. Some of the guys in the chat room are still long the stock, so they made out perfect on that. They have more patience than I do. In any case, keep Discovered Card Financial on watch. Again, Amazon's looking pretty good, moving up on the highs. Apple making a nice move off the lows. Of course, Apple got a nice little bounce off the 50, I believe it was a 50-day simple moving average on the daily chart there. Let me bring it up on my other screen here. Apple got a nice little bounce off the support area around 660. Not quite around the 50-day exponential moving average because that's around 654. However, it did hit a low today of 660 on Apple, and they bought it right back. They bought it right down near that support area. All right, which let me drag this over so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And I'm talking about this right here. Daily chart is from the range 660, 660, bottom of the range. They bought it right up, and of course there's dip buyers in the market, and there's dip buyers in Apple. So that was an easy trade that I missed off the radar. But some people were talking about that pre-market, so some of the guys in the room caught that. Probably I didn't. In any case, hope you guys are having a great day. If I take a look to see, if I take a look to see what's moving and shaking, well, as far from an index perspective, all the indexes are on the highs: the SPY, the Qs, the IWM. IWM still chopping around the previous day's highs, not really trading above the highs like the SPY and the Qs. However, shouldn't be a surprise because IWM has been the weakest index the past couple of days that we've been getting the selling pressure. So in any case, guys, any questions, send me an email at ccooper@wallstreettrading.com. If you are looking to trade with a prop firm, or if you are a trading group that you have a group of traders underneath you and you're looking for better rates, better commission rates, please contact me at ccooper@wallstreettrading.com. Have a great day, guys, and I'll catch you guys after the bell for the after the bell market summary. Cheers.